Factorio has been really good to just get on and like work on little teeny things. Like I don't need to make these big networks of well-constructed, architected things. I just like build a system. Like, oh, we need more red chips. Let's build red chips. Let's go over here, build red chips. Oh, I need this. Let's go over there. Oh, we've got an attack going on over here. Why don't we go over and build another outpost over there? And it's just like little things I like to plink away at, and it helps me just relax, and it's almost meditative. Shapes 2 is very addicting. Bite beat, it'll happen. It'll happen one day. Another reason why is... Oh, I didn't finish my first reason. The more I've played Factorio, which is like 120 hours, the more I've enjoyed it, and the more I've been like, ooh, I want to play. I never played with blueprints much. Like, I tried to early on, but then you don't have construction robots for like, I think 3 or 4 different science packs, like the research packs. And I was so salty about that because, like, the thing that keeps me from getting messy and making spaghetti is having structure in blueprints. So I can make a blueprint for something, especially in Factorio, because you can, like, you know, Alt B and then select the whole screen basically and make it a blueprint. That gives me structure. So if I like build regular structures that provide a service to the rest of the base, then that keeps me from like sprawl, you know? Yeah, Space Age is where blueprints really shine, and that's exactly what I'm looking forward to. I did use some blueprints. Like, I built an oil factory that was relatively organized. And by oil, I mean like petroleum gas factory. And that was good. And I used that a couple times. But at the end of the day, like, after I got logistics, I was just freaking adding... I was filling in the cracks of my giant, like, 1,000 square kilometer, square acre, or whatever, base. I was just filling the cracks in with requester and provider chests. Yeah. So Space Age, I'm going to use a lot more blueprints, I'm hoping. I might not immediately, but I'm planning to. I hope I have access to them. I'll admit, it's not the most beginner-friendly. A few saves in, you'll have bots by like 15 hours. Makes it easier to use them. Yeah. And that's like, the problem with me is like, I need to be effective as fast as possible. The longer a goal is, the more painful it is for me to implement, you know? Unless I can break it up into chunks and like deliver little tiny milestones, right? Which I can do at work just fine. But when it comes to like Factorio, I'm playing this for fun. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And so if I have blueprints immediately, then I'm all jazzed up. I'm ready to go. I'm motivated to build regular, repeatable, modular structures. But since they made you wait for them, I was like already had a ton of momentum building the way I had already built. And I built an organism, basically. An organism that breathes and pumps blood. That blood is green chips. I guess actually no, steel plates and copper plates are the blood. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Iron, yeah. I'm also planning a subathon. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to do it, but it's in the works. And part of that is like, you know, putting out videos more consistently. I'm looking to hire an editor, and yeah, consistent videos means more videos. And since reactions are part of the videos that I make, maybe soon. 3Lee, is that how you say your name, by the way? Welcome in. Yeah, no reactions tonight, though. We are playing Factorio Space Age. And I think let's actually get into it. Excuse the background. I'm going to mention it like 3 more times before the stream's up. The plan is to stream for like 2 hours, 3 hours. Maybe more. We'll see. But should be good. Okay. So let's. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn on my capture card. There we go. Please work. Hell yeah. Factorio Space Age. All right. I love these patch notes, by the way. um, Same save or new one? Should I do a new one? Um, these patch notes are awesome because they split everything up and then they have everything, which that's such a freaking game developer thing to do. And by game developer, I'm just like software developer thing to do. Like, oh man, like I wish it were easier to just like look at one type of change. And so they probably have data structures to tag these things. And like as they commit the changes, they write in the metadata. It's funny. My background looks different. Yeah, it's Huts. I'll tell you about it more later. But I'm in the process of building a new set, or I wouldn't really call it a set because it's like my office. It's my gaming room. But a new background, a new stream setup. Setup. That's what I should call it. Your stuff will break. Okay. New game. I don't want to do a scenario. Your task is to dispatch an interstellar space platform. You'll need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo, discover other planets, start small, work your way up with automation, construct a reliable base of operation, reach for the stars. Protect yourself from native species as they might not appreciate your presence. This is the intended way. This is the way. Should I tweak any of this? New is better, Space Age experience, but you have to play through the entire base game again. No. Well, you know what? I mean, part of the reason that I wanted to start Space Age was like get a second chance knowing everything I know. I just expected to be able to go to space earlier. Lower biters for Novice. Enemy. Whew. You personally turn all the sliders on to max. Musa, if you can send me a screenshot in the Discord of that being true within the next 5 minutes, I'll do it too. Actually, less than 5 minutes. It needs to be... You can't start a new save. Like, you need to show me your current save and prove it. Don't do Death World? What's Death World? Absorption modifier, cost modifier. Oh, spawn rate of asteroids. Okay, so on Novus, this is the starting planet, right? I think I'm just gonna take it down 25% because I don't want to have to deal with enemies as much. I just want to build as fast as possible, and then I'll get to another planet. Trees, rocks. I'm gonna. We want trees. We want everything. I will bump up iron, copper, stone. Let's just bump up everything. I don't think we need to bump up crude oil because I rarely run out of crude oil. Uranium, I'm going to bump up so we find it faster. Like everything on Novus, because I want to be able to get off the planet faster. Everything else I'll just leave. I'm gonna pump richness up so that I don't run out of them. And again, this is only on Novus. I don't need it for uranium. Again, oops. Okay, so Novus. I don't have screenshot of world creation, and I play with about 30 mods, and so I was messing with you. Okay, cool. I was trying to call your bluff. I don't want to turn everything up all the way. Resource density, yeah, richness. Okay, 150% is fine, I think. I've only run out of like 2 resource nodes ever. Yeah, I was looking at the achievements, and it's a little hard to see. But I got a couple achievements that I'm surprised have such a low achievement rate. Efficiency 3 module is 2.4% of players, which, if you consider that 22.2% of people actually finish the game and launch a rocket, then that's like basically 10%. Only 10% of people that finish the game craft an efficiency module 3. And then like 6% of players deplete a resource patch. So that's like 20 or 30% of players that beat the game. Yeah, I was surprised. Deathworld is biters times a million. Less than 10% of people who beat the game don't have Power Armor Mark II. What? Oh, you know what? I actually might not have Power Armor Mark II. I've never used Efficiency Module 1. I did at the beginning. Like, once you get nuclear power, it doesn't matter. Like, you just add more of everything nuclear. Okay, I think... Oh. Should I just do rich resources? I don't know. Don't need armor if you don't get hit. I mean... That's like, why are you so bad at shooter games? Just click their heads, lol. That was like the trolliest troll thing that I've ever heard one of my friends say. The grid? I always overdo power to an extreme. Okay. Yeah, I mean, power is like a limiting factor, and I do not like limiting factors. I'm going to do rich resources. Yeah, I'm going to do rich resources, and then... Oh, why... It only applied it to Novus. Whatever. I'm going to do rich resources on Novus, and then increase frequency and size. No, I don't need size. Just frequency and richness. I've been here too long. Let's go. It removed my biter settings? Oh, thank you. Yeah, 25%. 25% so that I don't have to deal with enemies as much on the starting planet. Okay. Let's go. Interstellar platform, research advanced technologies. Okay, we read this already. Let's just touch the exploding thing. So I'm on Novus. Is this a different map? Because I thought I used a starter map. Picking up sticks. Something, something. Can't think of any song to sing. Glad that's over. Where shall we go? I mean, this is like a really easy starting point right here. I thought the map's randomly generated. I don't know. The map on my first save seemed so convenient that I thought that it was not procedurally generated. Or maybe the starting area is not procedurally generated and the rest is. Yeah, this lake made me think that it was the same starting area, but maybe not. All right, I guess I'm gonna go back and build at the front area or the top area. Hey, Tangle. Well, maps are random seeds, right? Which, yes. Yes, I just wasn't sure if they had some kind of like system to make the first square the same and then generating based on the seed beyond that, which I suppose is technically possible. Going full Forrest Gump. Yeah, sorry. Let's build. Oh, it's got my blueprints from last time. Oh my goodness. I got to do all this? Huh. Starting area always has 4 base resources within a given area. Okay. Yeah, basic resources. Okay. There we go. This guy's so slow. I guess I'm slow too. Okay, what can we build? Let's build more mining stuff, I guess. Okay. That's going. We'll continue clearing. We put the furnace against the output of the drill. Oh, true. That's true. Let's do that. That's easier. I need more fuel. Sounds like I played this before? I have. So I played base Factorio. I didn't get very sophisticated with it. I created a lot of spaghetti, a lot of sprawl. But I had fun. And so this time I'm going to be a little bit more thoughtful about how I place things. I think I'm still going to create spaghetti, though. It's kind of hard not to in this game until later. Actually, I kind of want to... let's put 2... Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Factorio. We're going to save this. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at... Never mind. I don't want to deal with that. I was gonna show you my old world, but let's just keep playing. Hey, Chris Quartz, how's it going? Welcome in. You're watching on YouTube. Cool. Thank you. I just started dual streaming because I don't know. It helps me solve the VOD storage problem, and also like I don't know. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I was just like, oh no, I got to do a bunch of stuff and configure it and be prepared. And it's just a little step I can take to improve things. I would get 2 coal miners up and running, facing so they feed themselves. That's a good idea. Let's do it. Nope, that's the wrong thing. That's the opposite of what you said. There we go. I was trying to remember how to split a stack, and it is right-click. Boom, boom, boom. What are you talking about researched? I didn't research anything. I don't know why that unlocks. I'm glad for steam power, though. That won't work for the coal? No. 2 coal miners facing so they feed themselves. I definitely misunderstood that. Wouldn't that limit this coal miner's output? Like, what's the use rate? Burn fuel. I don't know. That looked like 10 seconds. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know what definitely I kind of said definitely without actually thinking anything. Forgot to change the sound alerts again. Shit. Sound alerts. Why do I forget sound alerts? Please turn them on to not Phasmo. It used to. Perhaps need the arm. I suppose so. Why don't we do this? So if this guy puts into that, then we can do that. Oh, nope. There we go. And then it'll fill the 2 boxes. But I need more steel. And by steel I mean iron. You know what? I think we can build concrete, right? You need 4 of them feeding into the next one. Yeah, I guess I could expand this into 4-way so that they're all feeding each other. Let's put this here. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? How come this isn't filling? Why wasn't that oh, because it wasn't running. Okay, that makes sense. Way too much planning, just spaghetti. I mean... You only need enough to make a circle of miners. Multiples of 2. Okay. Well, this should fill... I mean, this should work, right? It's technically just going to fill up these... fill up these boxes, which then fill up, fuel the next guy. So it's 2-way. Okay, let's do this. This is the part I feel like I've made a huge mistake by starting over. Although, everything is telling me, you guys are telling me, the game is telling me to start a new save. I guess I just wasn't expected to start a new save. Now I gotta, do everything else again. So, we're gonna start with the boring part, which, I mean, this isn't boring, necessarily, but, it sure ain't quick gameplay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bytebeat. Pressing Alt displays all the icons for you, so you know what's in what. Oh, I need a stone furnace for that, huh? Let's go get some stone then. You're always interesting. Careful, no face. I was gonna say be careful. That's parasocial. That's parasocial behavior, but I don't think there's anything in the chat rules that is against parasocial behavior. I don't know. I had a thought and it escaped me. I'll catch it later. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should not be putting this in boxes. Let's put this in... in here. Dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. Dang, is that the time? 3:42 here in Sweden. Holy dingus. That's late. Tangle, thanks for stopping by. You get some sleep. I am hoping I don't go to bed that late, but it's been happening this week, so good luck tomorrow. And I'm glad it's Friday. You can look up a YouTube video and speedrun the game in like 15 hours. I could. Maybe you'll convince me to do it. I am playing this game, so like part of the reason that I am excited to play Space Age is that like this is my chill game right now, you know? When I get off work and I'm like don't have to do dinner immediately and I don't, I'm waiting for like my partner to get home or whatever. Like this is the kind of thing I do. And it's like I don't feel like I can start anything because I don't have enough time to do anything involved. And so like Factorio, just pop it open. I could either let it run because I already have stuff producing, or I could build, just work on any of the little tasks. All right, let's clear this stuff up. And then we'll just pop that over and do this, and then bam. And I think what I'm going to do is bring this guy. No. I'm going to bring the belts over here and start feeding the other things. Do you know the ore and coal on one belt strat? Thank you. That's actually what I was going to do over here, but I can do it literally everywhere. Why don't we take this and this Oh, there's no way I can do that, is there? T-merge works well. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Thank you. That's actually kind of what I was thinking. Bring this over here. Oh, no. Nope. Sorry. There we go. Maybe I will do that circle strat. Okay, let's just dump what we got. There we go. And let me do this over here in the middle so that I have room and I can think. I need more iron plates, though. One of the best ways to improve logistics, and thusly spaghetti, is to know tons of ways to get items on the correct side of the belt. And I've been using the crutch of the merger, and so like I wasn't even thinking about putting them on the same belt yet. Or I wasn't thinking about the T merger, or T whatever, combiner. Okay. So now I have 4 of these ding-dongs. Hang on. How do I want to do this? So if I put the inserters on the inside, then it can take it. Oh wait, no, sorry. There's no capacity inside the drills, so that won't work. They take from the fuel slot? Oh, really? Oh, then I probably can just put these against each other. And since these are so slow in the first place... Oh, let's move them over for a sec. You know, I just tried to delete, but I don't have any robots. I don't have any robots. If that's the case, then each of these... Each of these should feed each other. And this guy will feed this guy will feed this guy. And then it'll just be one big loop. And it'll be 4 strong, and I can just pull out one at a time. I might be able to pull out multiple at a time. How much does this produce? 0.25 per second. So this is, altogether, it's 1 per second. And this mines... How much does this use? Okay, definitely less than a second. If I had to guess, this is like 15 seconds. So I could support 15 drills. 15 drills. With 4 of these. Oh, how do I split these? I don't know that I do. So why don't we just put this guy here? There we go. Hovering over machine. Well, and that's what I was looking at, but it doesn't say the burn rate. It'll say how much it's producing per second, but it won't say the burn rate of fuel. I always do correction adjustments for fuel and use the in-game calculations and a calculator for ores and whatnot. Yeah, I wish there was an in-game calculator. Okay, so I definitely am using more now. Let's make another one of these. And I want the boxes to stash it up if, you know, back it up and actually have a buffer. Hello, One True Sneaks. How's it going? Welcome in. I hope your week has gone well. Mine's been a mixed bag. Better than last week, though. Better is always good. Yes, it is. That's very true. You know what? Why don't I just, like, do all the coal? Hey, bro. Oh. These guys won't take from... They won't... no, they should. Won't they fuel themselves? Or do I have to fuel them? Hope things continue and improve. I appreciate that. I think this year is going to be good. I mean, there's a lot of things that are challenges already, but as long as things improve even a little bit for me and those that I love, like, that'll be a win at least, you know, to put on the list for the end of the year. Factorio cheat sheet is super helpful for basic ratios. Awesome. I'm almost there. I'm like not quite there, but I'm getting there. I tried to use, I don't remember which planning site, but I tried to use a Factorio like planner, and I didn't like it. I forgot to turn on streamer mode. My bad. Those burner inserters will take from the furnace's fuel slot. Okay, this guy stopped, and that's why I was curious. Okay. We're probably going to need copper here pretty soon. So why don't we preemptively... start building more squares of mining. Baboop. Nice. My baboop, well, I don't know if you say that a lot, but my word that I cannot get away from is dingus. And I say all variations of dingus, because dingus is what we call the cats. Luca was a dingus because he was this like super energetic kitten. He was like feral, basically. We always called him feral because Hobbs was always refined and mature, and Luca was like chaotic and rowdy, and so he was a dingus, and he would do lots of like kind of like silly doofus moves. Okay, what am I missing? Stone furnace. I need stone. You've received 100 messages. Oh, thanks, Restream. Oh, I guess you guys can't. No, you can see that. Yeah, dang dingus. You dingle. You dingaloid. You ding dang doofus. You diddly oofus. You Digitarius. I don't know, like dingo, dingy, dingongalongagong. Those are all great words for Tulin and Luca. Tulin's like super dingus. He's so freaking cute, guys. He was doing something earlier. Let me see if I can load it without doxing myself. Oh, well, here's them play fighting. Luca has calibrated because he didn't have anybody to play with because Hobbs was sick all the time. And so he would play too hard and Hobbs would be like, no. And then Tulin was like, oh my gosh, this is too much. And now Luca's finally tuning in to like, okay, what is the appropriate amount to play? For some reason, my Photos app is not loading things. Oh. Here's Luca in the tube. Are we talking about me? Oh, you dingus? I mean, we could. I don't think I have the video I was thinking about, or it's not loading. So, oh well. Exceptionally cute. Yeah, seriously. I will put. Oh, I think I posted in the Discord, on the pet pics channel. Yeah, I like that channel. I like it a lot. People post their pets. It's cute, and I'm like, oh yeah, dogs, which I like dogs. I have always been both a dog person and a cat person because they're both very cute. Oh, I guess I don't really need more than one in the first one. Yeah, there we go. See, this guy. This guy isn't filling himself. Love me some dogs. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Okay, so I thought that these would pull from the furnace, but they are not pulling from the furnace. And I just want the plates. Okay, copper. Let's build a lot. There we go. Yeah. Uh-huh. YouTube needs to up its emo game. Yeah. Well, and I'm not very good at YouTube. So if any of you have suggestions on things that you would like to see in terms of streaming emotes, you know, things that you've seen other streamers do, let me know. And I will try and add it. Okay, let's get this guy going. We'll do 4 for now. 4 is a good number. saw some coyote pups on the drive home tonight. I didn't tell Raywin, otherwise we would have had coyotes for pets. Coyotes are cute but nasty. They're like foxes but wolves. You know, like maybe not like foxes, because foxes are like pretty exceptional. Foxes are like cat dogs. Yeah, coyotes are wild. They're like frightened. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking like I know things. I just know that they will kill your pets if they are in packs, and you should. That's why I don't let our cats go outside, because we have coyotes in Washington. Raccoons are like cat dogs with thumbs. I could see that. I'm always surprised at how gentle raccoons are. I mean, domesticated raccoons. I don't know, like real wild raccoons. They're not. Domesticated raccoons are not fake raccoons. But you know what I mean. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Raccoons are amazing pets, are they? I mean, I don't condone kidnapping wild animals, but they do make good pets. Yeah. I think it would be... Well, okay, let me put it this way. I don't think I want to be a veterinarian, but I think that it would be a fulfilling job. You know, if I was like if I moved to a small town and like apocalypse happened and computers don't work anymore, but like non-tech related jobs in society still works, I could see myself being a veterinarian or veterinarian assistant. I think probably more likely a veterinary assistant. Let's just throw this guy in here. Never tried it myself, but my uncle says raccoons taste great. Wow. Wow. I couldn't be a vet. I get too sad. I know, right? And that would be a difficult part. I just feel like okay, I do okay in crisis, right? Like my job has parts of it where crisis is like a thing, and it's like called a major incident response, and it's like down, and then negative things happen for people that depend on it, right? And so you have to like respond to it, and I like can keep my head cool, and I'm like, let's do this. Okay, let's find out this. Let's ask questions. Let's solve the puzzle of the thing being broken under pressure, and that's cool. And I've proven myself there. But when it comes to humans, like being a doctor, and like an ER doctor or nurse practitioners, I don't know why I call them practitioners. I don't know why that's said. Just like nurses, medical techs, like that kind of thing. I feel like under that type of urgency, I think I would be able to do it. I think I would never enjoy it, and I think it would be very difficult for me. I think I would burn out all the time. There's different types of nurses. I know, and I was just trying to remember what types of nurses there are. And okay, let me preface this. If you are a nurse or you know a nurse, I am not saying I could do their job. I don't know how to do their job. Do not ask me for medical advice. I am not qualified. I just mean like if there was a situation in which I needed to study to do one of those jobs, like, and it was the choice between a human medicine, veterinary medicine, I would probably pick veterinary, because I think I would get burned out less. I think that I'd become a very bruised person emotionally and physically if I worked in medical. So like 100% respect to you. It's not even the urgency really. I think for me personally, the emotion on an emotional level, it's like the stakes are so freaking high. Like I want everybody to receive care, and I want everybody to do well. I want them to receive the best care possible. I want nothing to slip through the cracks, and I want to execute on that as perfect as possible, so that nobody dies and nobody, declines, and nobody has an uncaught condition, or any of the things that can go bad in medicine. I would be like hyper vigilant trying to prevent that. And that would be like every single case. I'd be like, what am I forgetting? What am I losing? What am I missing? Like how whatever. It would drive me crazy, because that's what I do in real life. Like, what am I missing? How can this fail? How could I screw this up? Because like, yeah. What the heck is going on here? How how did coal get on the iron side? I don't understand that for a second. Oh, thank you. I thought it was on the edge. Too much empathy? I suppose. That could be an explanation for it. No. That's not what I want. Oops. Sorry, I had to think about this because I'm routing things in a weird way. There we go. Bitebeat, thanks for that call out, by the way. That would have taken me a second. My brain was doing the the gymnastics thing where I'm like trying to keep all the plates in the air for stream, and so all of my logic parts were busy. It's it's like, do you ever look at, well, okay, this might be a very tech specific thing. Like I'm into tech. I'm into phones and stuff. So if you actually pay attention, like smartphones and stuff. So if you actually pay attention to the specs, sometimes like on a Snapdragon ARM CPU or processing SoC, system on chip, you'll have processing cores that are fast and like high speed, high frequency, and will take a lot more power. But then you'll have other CPU cores, or not CPU because it's a system on chip. You'll have other processors that are economy processors, or like eco processors, and therefore the slower queue. So like you've got a task on your phone and you're like, which thing do I use? And it's like, do I need the speed? Does it have to be returned quickly in order to provide like a fast, smooth, silky experience on the phone? Then you'll put it to the performance cores. If you put it on the eco cores, it goes in the queue and it gets processed, whenever. It's like an asynchronous task. And when I'm on stream, all the performance cores are going towards freaking I don't know, being myself, I guess. I'm like trying to be myself, but more, and then like relax. Okay, gotta relax. Okay, and you gotta like be interesting and come up with things to say and like be this persona, and then also, check in on you guys and like respond to what you're saying, and like I just spilled. See, I'm normally like, okay, you guys have to believe me. I'm normally very like coordinated spatially. Hand-eye coordination is great for me. I don't knock things over. I only ever knock things over on stream. So, hand-eye coordination was on the eco course. I forgot my threads at home. I know. I did. I'm at home, but let us not speak of this. Okay. Steam. We got Steam. I can't make a production point, whatever that's called. I do need to make pipes. Let's go fill in some of these guys. I keep pressing Alt on accident. On accident! Okay. Is this going to make steel right now if I put these furnaces here? Eat. Let's see if any of these... Oh, wrong way. Once you unlock steel. Okay. Wish I had a splitter. Yeah, this isn't going to work like this. Electronics. Can I make a lab? I can make a lab. Wow. Wow. What am I doing? I don't know. Why aren't you taking coal from the frickin' queue, guy? My guy, you have coal. Okay. I was going to do something, and I forgot what it was. My guess, I need to put these furnaces... somewhere else? I don't know. I'm like slightly annoyed by these little things. Like this is on the wrong side. No. No.
son of bitch.
There we go. Oh. Wait, it was on the right side. It was on the right side. Gosh darn it. Yes, I should do power. I should do power. I'm going to do power. Okay. Do. Cleaning up the coal. Do. So nobody knows my mistake. I don't need to use this many. Conveyor belts. I don't need to use this many conveyor belts. But I'm going to. Because I have placed them and I have the momentum. And that is like one thing I feel for ADHD people, or me at least, is that momentum is more important than perfection. So if you do something and it allows, like, the fact that you're actively doing it, well, okay, let me explain it different. At any given moment, your motivation is like a rickety rope bridge for me. And like if I run into a obstacle that is blocking me to the point that I must surpass it, like there's no way for me to like change how I'm doing things, or like I need to think about this, man. Like yeah, I need to think about it a little bit more to talk about momentum. Okay, I want to set up copper plates and then I'll go do power. Do. Oh, wait. No, I don't have any electric smelters yet. I think I'm going to have to do this a little bit funky. Oh, frick. There we go. Okay, we're all good. So copper's done. Let's get some more plates. What do you mean? Oh, did I just put all my plates in the box? I did. Oh, you know what? I had turned off the sound because I was listening to lots of YouTube podcasts and videos. Wow, movies. Wow. I just called YouTube videos movies. Either I'm very tired or very old. And I might be both.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. Oh no. Dr. Phineas, thank you for the reset. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well this week. Why did I call YouTube videos movies again? Oh, I'm listening to YouTube videos and Netflix and lots of other things as I am chilling out and not able to do the things that I want to do. It's been an all right week. You know, me too. Me too. I've had some really good positive feedback from some coworkers this week, and that was nice. But the work itself is kind of all over the place. Mister, I don't know what I can do about this. You're making this a real problem for me, bud. Okay, so I've got pumps. Let me just start the pumps because I've got enough materials to make what I need to get this up here. I'm gonna pump over to my base because I want the boiler pollution to be consolidated, so that I can control the pollution better. Now, should I dig? Should I cut into the forest and make the boiler in the middle of the forest so that I didn't really explore that pollution mitigation through trees, I guess. Nope. Wait, why? Oh, I held down shift. It was my fault. It was me. I did the bad. People, you've got coal. What more can I do, honey? I believe the biters in Factorio are terminids from Helldivers 2 are pre-evolution. Pre-evolution terminids from Helldivers 2, and as such, there will be no pollution mitigation, no peace, only biter death. Dude, that would... Spore-propagated, terminids are scary. That's just a scary proposition. It's like the protogen in... what is it called? James Holden. Medium hard science fiction. I don't remember what the series is called. Who's going to be the one to tell him about Gleba? Glebades nuts. The Expanse. Thank you. Malorium, thank you. Also, hi, Malorium. I'm having a time. I'm having a time thinking and recalling things. Oh, you know what? Let's just put them right here. Have you been sleeping recently? I think last night I got to bed before 3. But that's a good question. That is a good question. I'm at the point where unfortunately sleep matters. I mean, sleep matters anytime. I can't technically get through these anyway, so I don't know why I'm putting it under the ground. I feel that, yeah. Yeah. I think I told this on stream like the other night. But I had a moment where I was actually legit like sleep drunk because I hadn't slept very much at all. Or no, it was when I didn't sleep all night. Like I actually had 48 hours of no sleep, or it was like 40 hours of no sleep. And like I got up after like I was in the I went to work early at like 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, and I worked until like 8 a.m. or something, and I got up and I was like, oh, and I stumbled, and it felt like I mean I haven't been drunk. I haven't actually gotten like full drunk very many times in my life. And it was like, I need to sleep. Like that whole thing about, what is it, staying awake for 20 hours is equivalent of like 4 drinks or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, you know what? Gosh, dang it. The ambient music in Factorio is almost Minecraft levels, in my opinion. I should listen to it more then. Okay, this is pretty good. I like the synth, the clean and bubbly synths. I really should study music a bit better, because I would like to be able to describe the music elements that I like, and I cannot because I don't pay attention enough. Or at least I don't require myself to remember those things. Like genres of music, I don't know them. I don't usually care because I just, I don't know. I really should. Okay, so let's... How many does this use? Is 60 per second of steam, and this takes 30. So I need 6 of these. I have a shiny wrench now? Nice. In what game? Ambling Soul, also welcome. Hello. I hope your week is coming to a close and also is fun. Or has been fun. Oh, on the YouTube wrench. Oh, got it, because you're You are a mod. Thank you for modding, by the way. I appreciate it. You know, I guess I should clean this up now so that I can actually get through it and like power them reasonably. So let's give it a space at the very least. And we might as well get extra fancy and put underground pipes in between them. So that I can get through them. There we go. Thanks, Ambling Soul. Okay, do I have any electric... Oh, I do have electric inserters. Oh, but I need electronic electronic circuits. Let's just grab all the ingredients I can so I can start a queue of building. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. What movie is that from?
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. My goodness. I have to look over here for the notifications. TNT Guy Who? Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. And that is a resub. I do appreciate it. I'm telling you what, this year, I'm going to get an editor. I'm going to be able to put out more YouTube episodes. I'm going to actually, like, when I have depression problems and ADHD problems and burnout and anxiety problems, I'm going to have a good work-life balance, of course. But I'm going to try and be more consistent with YouTube. That's all I'm trying to say.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken. Another Malorium, thank you for the resub as well. Thank you. Yeah. I have this thing that whenever I get excited about something, it makes me want to think about or talk about things that are similar. And so I'm not talking about this because I'm like, hey guys, give me money. But I've been convinced recently to do a Patreon. And I take it very seriously because, like, that's the reason I haven't done a Patreon before, because I want to make sure that Patreon subscribers get good rewards and that I can do it consistently. And I have not been consistent with what I can do with the channel. So I am hoping that this year I can be consistent enough and I can get helpers and I can get people to help me work on this. So that's the thought I had to get out of my head because it was linked to you guys subbing because it was similar scenario. I always have a pang of guilt whenever people subscribe, and I don't know why. So I appreciate it. Does that mean bonus cat content? Yes. And actually, that's what members get if you're a YouTube member. Which reminds me, I need to post another cat pic. No sound alerts? Really? It was playing for me. Ow. Let me double check. Okay, so it was disabled. I don't know why it was playing for me. I propose extra cat cam footage for Patreon only, like 1 hour cat streams. That would be hilarious. And awesome. I don't know if I could... the cats do not stick around for an hour, so that would be difficult. TNT guy who, but sorry about the sound alerts not playing. That's one of the things I need to get like better at, and I'm actually planning on it. If you see behind me, I don't know if you heard earlier, but I am building a new stream setup, an gaming office setup, and it's gonna have more room. And I'm also gonna like redo the stream decks, and I'm gonna, I don't know, I have like this list of things, and fixing sound alerts and stream deck scenes and all that stuff is in there. I'm telling you guys, this year is the year that it gets better, that I get better at this stuff. I've seen some GoPro footage from cats, so interesting. Yes, our cats are never going to be outdoors cats, though, so unfortunately that won't happen. Okay, so we're good on pollution. I can make laboratories. So let's make 6 of them. And I shall make them right here, I think. Guess I'm making more. Okay, I need red. I probably need to unlock... Oh. Okay, so for red, I don't know what I need to do for red. Oh, I could just make them. Haha! Figured it out. Okay. Just emptying some of my slots. I don't know why, because I've got so many slots. But I'm just used to chronically having too few slots. Jammin'! Good to see you. Welcome in. I may be late, but better late than never, as I see Kraken is infesting the galaxy, as you should on a lovely Thursday evening. Wonderful evening for infecting the galaxy. What am I infecting the galaxy with? That remains to be seen. Hopefully, like, positivity, fun, and relaxation. But more likely spaghetti and ADHD half-finished products. Did that rock respawn? I thought I killed all the rocks near the base. Logistics bots can set up auto trash. Hey, Blue Squid, welcome in. The innocence of thinking that's a lot of slots. I mean, the ratio, I guess, of empty slots to filled slots. I can count on that. Heck yes. I need more. I probably shouldn't have done automation first. Kraken face reveal when? You know, I was thinking about that. Probably when I'm more confident. And I don't know. I feel like, you know, I'll face reveal at 5K Twitch followers or 50K YouTube followers. Let's do that. Space Age still on Novus? Yes. Hey Joel, I am still on Novus. Because I was going to play with my old save, and then everybody and the game told me not to. So I started the game new, and now I'm going to speedrun as fast as I can to... Maybe not as fast as I can, but like 95% as fast as I can. I'm going to have plenty of sidetracked tangents, I'm sure. You know what? Oh, never mind. Let's make 10 assembling machines. And how are we doing on Steam? 900 kilowatts, and we've got plenty to spare. Hey, long-handed inserters. Is Kraken taking Sonic's advice nearly literal gotta go fast?
Gotta go fast. Like chili dogs. I don't actually know Sonic's voice. I'm just assuming this is like Tails. Tails. Slow down, Tails.
That's funny. So we are getting through the research pretty quick. Maybe I should just keep it up. It's just I feel bored just sitting here. We'll figure out this YouTube chat eventually. And mods, shout out to the mods right now, because like I've been talking about dual streaming for like over a year. And I am getting sidetracked from this story about mid-roll ads. Like I've been meaning to do mid-roll ads so that you guys don't have them happen like automatically. I can make it so that we take breaks, but I'm not good at taking breaks. Okay, tangent over. I've been talking about dual streaming for over a year, and I've been talking to the mods about it, and we're like, hey, you know, YouTube, it's a thing. We could do this at some point. And then like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, I just randomly said, hey, Kate, okay, mods, are you guys ready to do YouTube? And they were scrambling. Like, I feel bad because they were scrambling to like try and get things together, and I was like trying to research how to give them mod permissions and everything. It was a whole thing. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you guys. And I love you. Okay, so I can make guns now. Excellent. Okay, I have so many things to make. I forgot. I didn't forget. I pressed the wrong button. I forgot the words that were coming out of my mouth, that's for sure. That's foreboding. That's music, right? Okay. Electric mining drill. And repair packs and fast inserters. Oh, I should do steel then fast inserters. In fact, walls can go all the way over there. In fact, radar can go all the way over there. What mods are you using? Oh, sorry. I meant moderators. I'm not using any Factorio mods yet. I think I generally try and play the game for what it is, and see if I'll enjoy it. And I usually don't look at mods until after I've played the game a bunch, and I'm ready for it, or the game is lacking in a critical area, but I still want to enjoy it. Then I'll use mods to make things, Starfield. I use mods, a lot of mods. I use 15 mods to play Starfield because, oh boy, I wanted to play that game and it was a comfy game to play, but it was lacking pretty bad. Okay, so I have the assembling machine. Let's assemble. Should I assemble underneath here? Or maybe... What the heck? How did I walk through this? That should be connected. I'll assemble right here. Are you going to talk about YouTube mods? That was pretty obvious. I meant game mods. Okay. It's not the first time I've gone on a diatribe about mods, and then people thought I meant game mods. But I am not using any mods. Just making sure. I lost interest in Starfield because they patched it. Oh, what did they patch? First let's do the the science pack. Automation science pack, and then let's do in fact, let's do this differently. We'll do the automation science pack first. Let's just focus on that. Okay, so we have this. And Automation Science Pack requires 1 gear at a time. But what else does it require? A copper plate. Okay, so I could do... I'm gonna need more. And this is gonna be a dumb way of doing things, but I am speedrunning right now. Oh, you liked the glitches, and when they patched it, it was not worth anymore. This will take 0.1 gears per second. So why don't we stick to 2 of them? How do I remove this? Huh. I used to be able to click right click on burner inserter, or just like any item in the hotbar. Middle click? Thank you. I guess I was hallucinating there. I'm really just an artificial intelligence, aren't I? So gears are produced at 1 per second, and 2 per second will create many. So let's just have some headroom here. We've got 8 of the automation science packs. That'll take 0.1 per second, so that'll be 0.8. Oh, wait. That's not headroom. That's a backup. I was going to say, and 1 gear per second would leave 0.2 extra. But I have more than double that. Whoops. Electric mining drill. I'm coming for you. Glitches can be fun, yeah. Windows right click. Really? Oh. That's the command button, right? That's Mac. Is that really the shortcut for Mac? That's icon for Mac OS command. Right. There must be a delay. Yeah. Okay, cool. That delay, man, that's really bad. I wish I could reduce that. I'm using Restream right now, which is unfortunate because they kind of take control of a lot away from you. I cannot configure the settings once I send it to Restream. So I've set up OBS, and OBS configures it correctly, but Restream doesn't stream it at the settings that I configure. Okay. Now we need copper. Oh, I need green chips next. Test. What you doing, Chris? Are you building out the YouTube API right now? Like building off the YouTube API? What? Oh. Damn it. There we go. Hey, Pixel Face, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm doing all right. I've had a better week than last week. It's been all over the place, but you know, I'm feeling good today. Hopefully, after work tomorrow, I will also feel good. I've grown to not trust Fridays. You know, shit goes down on Fridays. It's really annoying. It's actually extremely annoying. I am so tired of shit going down on Fridays. Okay, there we go. And I should probably collect all of these. Okay, let's take this. Let's take this. Put it here. And we'll take that and put it here. We'll put that there. I added the hot bars. I have 4 hot bars now, and I use them like a sushi tray. Or is that what it's called? Am I using that term correctly? More than anything, because like I don't really I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. Oh, I don't use the numbers when oh shoot. How do you change the Oh no, I've forgotten. I need to probably sleep a little bit more tonight. I've forgotten how to change my hotbar, my current active hotbar. Damn. X, thank you. It was so close to Alt. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I totally understand that about Fridays. Yeah, good. I'm glad somebody else does. For me, it's Saturdays that have been an issue due to being a fast food worker. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I feel for fast food workers because I will partake in the Taco Bell every once in a while. You know, one of my favorite YouTubers, Aaron Hansen with Game Grumps, really loves Wendy's, and I am impressionable, guys. If somebody starts talking about food that they like, I'm like, ooh, they like it. That could be good. I could like that. That could be good. We could have fun. I could eat it. It could taste good. It'd be good. And so like I want it. So he's always on about Wendy's. And so I'll go to Wendy's every once in a while. And it's not bad, you know. But dude, like I can't. Sorry, tangent. I feel for you guys. Like every time I'm in line, like if I'm in person, every time I'm in line, unexpected Game Grumps drop. Yeah. Every time I'm in line and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for like 20 minutes, you know, I don't have anywhere to go if I'm in a drive-thru, which is ironic. I just don't want to go inside. But I can always tell how exhausting the person in front of me was that was making everybody take 20 minutes. Like, I can't imagine how many, like, sendbacks and, like, hey, you didn't do this. Hey, it was like, just, like, take it and go, right? I don't know. I worked fast food for a few years, retail cashier for many more. Yeah, I worked at GameStop. Big surprise, I'm sure. During college. So it was like 4 years, I think. And that was fun. I've thought about making a video on GameStop stories, but I think not many people know what GameStop is anymore. I mean, that's probably not exactly true, but you know what I mean. No shot, opened your Twitch stream and got a Taco Bell ad. You know, it's probably because I said Taco Bell, so you're welcome. You're welcome, Taco Bell. It's fast food. If you want an amazing experience, go for that at a nicer sit-down restaurant. I mean, nowadays, it kind of costs as much as a sit-down restaurant. I will confirm this. I've had plenty of people that take like 30 minutes in the drive-thru for what feels like no reason. Yes. And I don't get it. I do not get it at all. So at the risk of making this inefficient... Ooh, electric drill. I'm getting this so much faster than before. You know what? No, I don't need this. I do not need this. I do not need this. They closed my local GameStop. I was super upset. I know. Mine's not closed yet. Well, actually, that's not true. I worked at like 3 of them because I was a good closer, and I always like cleaned up and like I don't know. Once I can like do repeatable tasks, I will do them as fast as possible and as efficiently as possible because doing them is pain for my brain. And if I'm efficient and fast at it, then I might get good grades. You know, not from GameStop, but like just like I'll get points. You know, and so like. The more efficient and the more if I can figure out ways to be more efficient, then it keeps my brain active and I can just like do a good job and fulfill my external obligations. And managers like that. So they kept on shuffling me to like a bunch of different. I was like a backup closer for all of the GameStops in the area. And then I was a closer for my GameStop. Pixelface, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful week, and I hope your weekend also gets better. And thank you for watching on YouTube, and thank you Twitch as well, Twitch viewers. But YouTube is new, and I'm not really sure how it's supposed to work and how it's going to go. But I figured I don't have a place for VODs right now. Because of a bunch of reasons. and this is how I'm doing it. And like a lot of people on YouTube have asked about streams, and I notice every time I mention streams, they all come to Twitch. Like a bunch of them come to Twitch and follow. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I have a belief too, Huts, that fast food should probably not have substitutions, or at least minimal substitutions, asking for no onions or tomatoes. But don't be surprised if it ends up on there, because that may be the typical way they make it. So I can see that. On the one hand, like, it's service. And like, no, I think I agree with you. Like, the logistics of making fast food and like the design that goes into that, because like I studied a little bit of business because I was getting a business minor. I didn't make it in time because I ran out of scholarship money. But the quantitative management, and it was like was a class that you take, and like you go through all the calculations and planning and like optimization. So it was like soft math for business people. Tulin has just plopped in front of my face, and so I have to pay attention to him for a sec. And so like the amount of planning and logistics that goes into setting up a fast food preparation table, and like logistics of getting fresh food in, and having, you know, the tools that you allow, the kitchen, it's like a assembly line. It really is. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never worked fast food. Having substitutions adds so many unknown characteristics that like making fast food workers pay attention that closely kind of defeats the purpose and the spirit of the setup. Like, I don't know. That's just like my opinion right now. Like, I don't know anything. I'm not a fast food worker. I'm also not like a manager, logistics, like engineer or whatever. I just feel like it's like a contradiction of fast food. So I see what you mean. We got Cat Cam. Annoys me to no end with my in-laws because they go to sit-down restaurant and always make a bunch of substitutions. Which, I mean, like, I feel like in the service industry, I think, and I may be wrong, that was kind of a trend. And I don't know what decade that started. I keep on saying I feel like. I think it was like the 60s or 70s or something when like dining became more of like a destination evening event. I don't know. That would be an interesting thing to study, though. It is just about an assembly line, correct? Yeah. They can do plain pretty easily. Oh, well. I will never go to several fast food restaurants because the way I described it in my review, or like I actually did like send a complaint in, like, hey, you should fix this. I don't want money I don't want like a refund or anything, but this is what happened. Like, I got a completely ice cold, like it was actually pulled out of the freezer, like burger bun, and it was thrown on, and that with the cheese was not melted, and the burger was like stone cold. And I bit into it and I was like, this feels like staying home on a Wednesday night when both my parents are out and I have to make my shit together. This feels terrible. Emotionally, I am devastated. Like, I've spent $12 for this burger and it sucks. And I am devastated. I came over here to look for electric burners. There it is. Electric miningers. Oh, but I want electric furnaces too. Dang it. When do I get that? That's not for a while, is it? Okay. I have armor. Did I make it? I did. It just automatically equipped. Okay. I'll ask for my no pickle and get it. I don't know how people can stand pickles on burgers. Yeah, like small things like that is, I think, fine. But when you start like making a different sandwich, that's where I draw the line. You know, so brave of me. I haven't had Subway in forever, Jammin'. Probably because the last time I had Subway was frequently because it was next to my GameStop, which I should stop talking because I don't want to dox myself. There's probably, you can probably filter down all of the GameStops by like how many have a Subway. I mean, it wasn't like right next to it. It was in walking distance. So I had a lot of Subway. Tulin, what are you doing, bud? Let me catch up on chat. I'm being very scatterbrained. He's such a good sport. He's so sweet. He's like, hello. He will come up here, plop like this, like flip over and stare at me and be like, hey, you gonna pet me? Except he doesn't do it like a whine. He's just like, meow. It really is an assembly line. You have all the stations and you're trained to make everything in a certain way. Then adding customization slows down the process. It's how McDonald's started and was able to get your food really fast when they started. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fast food is logistics evolution. Like, being able to get food of consistent quality, of a consistent low price. Well, I guess it didn't start low. 80s and 90s kind of pushed that down. Gosh, you know you're old when you're like, oh man, I remember in the 90s when they had 79-cent tacos and like 50-cent burgers. I don't remember which burger at McDonald's. I just remember my family went out and bought like 15 burgers for the entire family. Because we kind of have a big family, but everybody got at least 2 burgers. Because it was so damn cheap. Oh gosh, I'm old. I'm so old. I regret telling that story. I love pickles themselves. I just can't stand them on anything. Yeah, it's kind of like a tart bomb in whatever you're eating. And if you like the taste of like the beef or something, it really takes away. It can, I guess. Something like that is madness. Cold burger. Yeah, it wasn't just cold. It wasn't like refrigerated. It was like there were water crystals on the inside, and I was sad. I miss the old style bread cut. Oh, did they not do the bread cut anymore? Because that always made it really fluffy. I know at a small burger chain has a system where they have the stations and condiments, ketchup, mayo, pickles, etc. Were the last station, so it was fast to get your food, actually faster to order things plain. They get their food out usually in under a minute, even if you order for a whole family. That's like Dick's Burgers. That's crazy. I mean, Dick's Burgers like pre-makes it and then puts it on a hot plate or whatever, or like a heat hood or whatever that's called. But it's so good. That's like every time I go visit Click Clack in the city that he lives in, I always stop because I They're kind of concentrated in Seattle. Low-tech Factorio. Yeah. I am waiting. I guess I should pull the copper out a bit. I don't know why I took the coal out. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay. There we go. He's grooming. Oh, dude. Bite beat. Stop. Bite beat. Stop. Please stop. I actually haven't played the Nether update much. I want chicken instead of beef, no onions, add an extra bun in the middle, add bacon, extra cheese, and toasted. Toasted with extra mayonnaise, and then what else can we do to make this a different sandwich? That local burger place I mentioned has their employees make a full burger blindfolded before they pass training. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's a little intimidating, but it's like a level of service. That's, I don't know, I think it's cool. Oh, I don't actually need this coal anymore, so I can take it away. Take it away, take it away, take it away now. Speaking of old, I'm singing all the old people songs. Isn't that classic rock now? I'll stop. None pizza left beef. Dude. I feel like that's a YouTube idea for a prank channel or something. To like start ordering things with so many substitutions, but do it in a subtle way so that they don't reject it. But like try to make a pizza. Like see how many places you can go to that'll let you do enough substitutions to like make a pizza. You like can't do pepperoni if they don't have pepperoni. Like Taco Bell doesn't have pepperoni. But like you could like make a little tiny pizza. It's like, okay, I want a double cheeseburger minus the beef patties. Add extra cheese. In fact, I don't want like only one burger bun, and just like see how far you can go with it. I feel like that's screwing with fast food workers though, and they don't deserve it. So, nah. Let's take this. There we go. This way, I'm not limited by this inserter. And it does siphon off so that I can pick some up, but most of it gets used by the research stuff. If someone did that to me, I think I would start crying. Okay, so yeah, that's not a prank. That's like a good prank. It doesn't hurt anybody, and so that would suck. Making a whole new burger. Yeah. Oh, okay. 1 bunless burger, hold the beef. If you do it in non-peak hours and tip them, I doubt they'd care. Yeah. Yeah. That reminds me, I use DoorDash way too much. I have stopped as much lately, but that's like one thing I always try to do is tip well, because there's nothing like seeing. Well, I don't know. I'm not judging. I just like it's a legit job, and worthy of respect. It's just sometimes I'm like, man, that person deserves a bigger tip than what DoorDash is paying them. Let's speed this up a bit, shall we? What am I running? Oh, I'm out of iron plates. I need to fix the iron plates, so I stash some and free up the rest. Oh, right. If you do it that... here's, I think, how you would do it. Do not recommend unless it's completely empty. Ask for the bottom bun, ketchup, then cheese, then add the other things you may want, like bacon. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I kind of want to do it now just to see what it would taste like. Okay, I was going to say you could try and do like stuffed, cheese stuffed crust somehow by like getting mozzarella sticks if they have it. I did have to think about that for 10 solid seconds. It's a good idea. I was adding to it. What happened here? Okay. Let's get this guy over here. Yeah, at this point, I think I'm done making progress for tonight's stream. And all I got to do is start like adding more stuff, doing the little projects here and there. I don't think I'm going to hit any major milestones this stream. I mean, we're still good on pollution. Oh, I do not have any ammo. Bite Beat. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Sleep well. Thanks, Bite Beat. I will definitely make an attempt. Depends on if I go play Helldivers after this, which is definitely a possibility. Yeah, for some reason I keep on for this stupid office move that I'm doing. Like I am ripping everything out. Like I'm gonna get my piano right next to my desk so I can use it at any time. I'm gonna get this this desk. I'm gonna put it on that corner, and then the PCs will be right there. I don't know why I'm... The PCs will be right there on that desk, on that, like, shelf. So, like, off the floor and, like, easy to access if I need to update things. The desk will be there. I'm going to have plenty of room for the rest of the room. Like, everything is super, super messy right now. But, like, I keep on thinking, oh, I should start tearing my stream setup apart. But I can't because I got Phasmo tomorrow. Ugh. Nope, that's not. There we go. There we go. So these guys go at 0.5 per second, which means I got 3 iron per second there. And then the burner mining drills do 0.5 per second. So I have quadrupled my speed. So I had 3 of these at 0.75, and now I have 3. Well, more than quadrupled. Wait, a 0.75 times or 300 divided by 75, whatever that is. 150. Oh no, that's 4. It's quadrupled. It's exactly quadrupled. Hello, math. Do you do it? Anyway. What do I do next? Heavy armor, I need steel, so I have steel. Why don't we do this? And then we shall take this. Splitter. Oh, shoot. Hmm. I really need to make these inserters automated because they take a long time to craft, and I always wait until I need them to craft them. There we go. Okay, so now we've got power for the furnace. I need it to be just up a very little bit. Okay. Yes, there we go. All right, so we got steel going. Logistic science pack. Okay, let's actually, before we go into that, let's make circuits. And we need to make copper. Copper doodles. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Oops. There we go. Purged. No ingredients. Guy who? I did not see your bits. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I guess maybe that was when sound alerts weren't working? Or maybe it played a sound alert. Not an armadillo. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I love that song. Unironically. That's like the best way to get away from earworms is by like giving in and seeing if you can like them. Tulin, you're so warm. Titanfall 2, great game, bit too short, wish there was more to it. And I agree, 100%. I love Titanfall 2. The thing is, I appreciate that. You know, like, I wish there was more, and that makes it such, like, that means it's a good game. Like, if you're left wanting more, you know, it's better than, like, being, like, I've had enough of that game, you know? I don't know, maybe that's copium. But the way it ended, man. Very good game. Fair, very fair. I don't know. I just know if I try multiplayer, I'll just get butchered by some sweats, especially now because of how long it's been out. I played Titanfall multiplayer by myself. I mean, okay, I'm old. I can't get by it. Titanfall came out when the Xbox One, like the original Xbox One, was a thing, and I didn't have very many games for it because I didn't buy the PS4. I was like, I like Microsoft games. I play console games with friends. I'm gonna play Titanfall because that's a game that I've heard is really good, got really good reviews, and I've got this Xbox One that there aren't very many games to play on. And so I played Titanfall 2, or yeah. Oh no, Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 was on PC. That was Titanfall 1. Titanfall 2, I don't think I played multiplayer that much. I did play a lot of Titanfall 1 though. It was really good. I'm just kind of done with it now. Yeah. And that sucks. I you know, consider your feelings valid because they are. They're so valid. I might have to play that multiplayer or that campaign again. Titanfall 2, I remember the reason. Steel Axe. I have never used the Steel Axe. Titanfall 2 had a cheater problem, so I stopped playing it. That's all I was thinking about. Tool belt. Yeah, let's do that. And we need copper plates, copper wire. That's the thing. I literally could not remember the name of it. I put it here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this out. I might have to run it this way. Okay, let's do that, and I'm out of iron. Okay, can I do this? I can. Still no space? I know, right? Curses. Okay, so we got copper wire over here. Is it factoring? It is it is factoring factorially. Hot take or no? Halo ODST, I like gameplay more than any other Halo. I think that is a hot take, but I kind of agree with you. I personally like Halo 2, 3, and Reach and ODST about the same. Actually, you know, everybody loves Halo 2. I like Halo 3 multiplayer and the campaign better. So that's kind of a hot take. Halo 3, Halo Reach, Halo ODST. Those are like the trifecta for me of Halos. In fact, I started replaying ODST last year in like March, and I don't remember why I stopped. Luca! Sorry. We have a rule that's called the Gunther Accord, which is in memory of Gunther, the best black boy. Black cat boy. He loved to scratch on scratching posts and would love it when you scratch on him while he scratches on scratching posts. And so the Gunther Accord is to always scratch on the backs of cats when they are scratching the scratching post. No love for Halo Infinite? Halo Infinite? Here's a hot take. Halo Infinite was better than Star Wars 789. So there's the bar. No, Halo Infinite was good. I just felt like in terms of immersion and like the story and the characters and like feeling like you're in the Halo universe, it was mostly there. And so that was like that's how I felt about it. It was like it's mostly there. So like it was fun. It was worth playing through and beating. And like they didn't know what the game wanted to be. And I don't mean that like the designers didn't know. I'm sure they knew really well. But the people approving the features in that game and approving the systems kept pulling with each other. So like I am making this up, so I don't actually know. I feel like there was a political war within the studio when they made that, and so there was like back and forth development between conflicting systems or conflicting visions. And so we got this kind of like half open world, half exploration, half Halo game, you know? Oh no, what did I do? Where's the blueprints? I might work. Okay, I'm probably going to work on them offline when I'm just chilling out. I have a few, but they're all, you know, later on. What is happening? Oh, this guy. There we go. Okay, so let's make a bunch more iron here. Okay, I can do this. What? Why are you leaking? I think this one I might have to nix. So here's the plan. I'm gonna make... I'm going to merge them there. Oh, bother. Oh, bother. There we go. So, not perfect at all, but should get us what we need. You can use blueprints without... oh, no. So, Joel, I tried that. I tried that, and it made me annoyed. It made me very annoyed because, you know, the point of a blueprint is the convenience of not having to place everything. And so, like, right there, that doesn't meet the blueprint for me. Let me put it differently. The point of the blueprint for me, the biggest sell for blueprints for me in a game that is supposed to be fun, is the convenience of not having to place everything, and also the cleanliness and like the organization that you get from it. So you can still get that, but it costs more. And so I would, you know, it's cathartic. I don't think it's cathartic for me. Once I get the blueprint, yes, it's cathartic. 100%. I agree. Luca, what are you doing, man? Oh, hello. We have one Luca. It's not to memorize designs. Okay. Well, and I do not hold myself until I get no, I guess I after thinking about it a little bit, I can see what you mean. I guess I will just go look at what I did before and then replicate it. What am I missing? Gosh darn plates again. I guess the cost for placing them manually in a very specific position, like that is like kind of a drain on my brain. I did get RDR2, Red Dead Redemption 2 on sale, but try not to start an Epic game like that right now. Nice. I never got into that, and I feel like, well, I got burnt out hard on RDR1. And I liked RDR1, but I played it too much. So that was my problem. I know I saw a lot of people enjoying it and liking it, but I just never made the jump. Hooray! I guess the main reason why I don't use blueprints until I get bots is because I can scale production lines like this. So like I could calculate what it takes to make 1 per second green chips. Right? Like right now I don't have enough. I can't get enough copper cable. In fact, it might be worth doubling up on this and having more, well, I was going to say more inserters per single assembler. But as long as I haven't, what's the opposite of saturation? As long as I haven't fully utilized or like overutilized a belt of incoming supplies, I can just keep on adding in a line like this. And I don't mind doing things like a little bit different each time because I care about more care about getting the resources made right now so that I can move on to the next level of technology. The blueprint to me is a snapshot of a build I manually built. I can place it again and not have to redesign it each time. I place it and just press Q and click over each ghost. Got it. I can understand that. I guess the design of it is purely functional for me, and I might try and make it look a little bit pretty, or like make sure that I can walk through easily, or like I guess I take a number of design concerns when I make a blueprint, but I do not. I run very like low energy in terms of like the amount I put into a design. Like this is all opportunistic. Like I've got room over here. I've got a line of resources. It's not saturated yet, of utilization. Utilization isn't saturated yet, so I can just expand here. And I don't mind designing this. I mean, this is all simple. Like once we start getting to green chips and stuff like that, I am going to want to use robots as fast as possible. And since I didn't use logistics for the longest time, I am looking forward to getting logistics as fast as possible. Let's see. Worker robots. Okay, logistics is right there. Yeah, so I just need the blue automation pack, or the blue science pack, whatever that's called. So I need to get green. I need to make green, and then I need to make blue. And then I'll get logistics. So I'll probably have it before next stream that I play this. Is this flat satisfactory? No, satisfactory is 3D Factorio. Peanut butter, chocolate. Peanut butter, chocolate. You got my chocolate and my peanut butter. I mean, it's not exactly like that, but I am enjoying them both. I like the movement and the exploration of Satisfactory, and like the 3D design, like verticality. I really like verticality in games, especially when there's pretty stuff to look at. Chemical science, okay. Yeah. Also, Daumus, welcome in. Let me know if I pronounced your name right. You can never have enough copper cable. A blue belt of copper cable is not enough copper cable. That is actually 100%. Like I was in my old save, I was designing like single source copper cable supplies to like, I mean, it was maxed out production and speed, but the green assembler needed, I think, 21 copper cable per second. It was nuts. Factorio predates I'm assuming you mean Satisfactory. Factorio predates Satisfactory by like 8 years. I would be inclined to agree that Satisfactory is 3D Factorio. I was just I guess I was joking about the possibility, or the Factorio versus Satisfactory crowd, which is not what you were doing, so I take that back. Can I do a stupid? I doubt I'm going to be able to do this. Nope. But I can do this, though. Haha! Daemus? Okay. The second one you said. Okay, cool. Well, welcome in, Daemus. So that adds another 2 per second copper cables. Crap. Crap. There we go. That should do it, right?
Thank you!
Aguila, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Hello, my old parasocial friend. How are you doing? I've missed you and your wonderful jokes. We're playing 2D Satisfaction. No, I'm joking. We're playing. Wait. Well, how do we? Satisfactory, but in 2D. But also it came first. There we go. Hope you're well. I am doing better than I have in a while. I guess I can say that for sure. Crackhead Nation hasn't been the same without you. You know, if Crackheads is what sticks, I don't think that's gonna work. You know, imagine like it, you know, in some crazy world that I actually went like full time. I'm like talking to a sponsor and they're like, okay, we're ready. You know, we like your metrics. We like your content and you seem like you're the right fit for our brand. And I'm like, cool. And they're like, okay, what's your community called? Crackheads. Was that? Crackheads? You're busy with good things. That's good to hear. Factorio was one of the first factory automation games. It was a genre-defining game, so it made the concepts that Satisfactory is based on. Yes. And I want to make it clear that I do understand that. I actually thought I didn't like factory games because I had my coworker at my first tech job told me I should play this game. And I looked at it, and it looked like StarCraft, but just building factories, and I didn't get it. And I was like, why would I want to do StarCraft with the boring parts? Like, you want to take your units and go kill other bases, right? Like, why would I like that? It's not that. It's not that at all. And I think it would have been nuts if I had actually played it back then. Craft? Yeah. Okay, I feel like I need to feel like I need to fix this. This isn't fast enough, and I'm obviously supplying enough copper wire. I need to have multiple inputs on copper wire. So why don't we do this? This is going to be a little weird. Okay, so there's that, and then oh, that's not going to work. Oh, this is going to look ugly. 3:2 is the ratio for circuits. Thank you. The ratios... Wait, 3... Oh, for the assemblers. Got it. So I have 2. I need 6. I need 6 copper wire. And right now I have enough for 3 of these. Ish. 3 green chip assemblers for now. So I will run out. But that's okay. I will get the resources and the actual green chips, and having enough of them to do the next thing is what I want them for. So it's okay that it's not optimal. I might delete the last one though. Thank you. I haven't looked up ratios. There's probably an easy way to find that out on websites, huh? Also, when you add chips, the production chips, the efficiency, speed, and all that, then it throws all that stuff off. So maybe I will use the Factorio calculator sooner rather than later. Oh, you know, the whole reason I did this is to create greater surface area on intake. So that will drain pretty fast. Using undergrounds when not required is costing you more resources. I suppose, but then I don't have to clean them up later. Like the belts use. Okay, you know what that's happening is I'm still. This is a rookie mistake. I'm still. Building for compactness. I'm still like trying to save space rather than building out, because like you look at my current build, I'm building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products, 6 products, and I'm like in this tiny square. Tank the frames, make the wave. Yeah. And the thing that makes my brain go good job is that the underground belts help me be more compact, and that is not something I need to do. So I'll work on it. Okay, so what I want to do is commit another sin. and build out more assemblers for so this. So I need 12, right? Or yeah, 12. Cut all the trees down? No, then I'll have to defend my base sooner. Like I'm pretty close to needing to. Like I don't think I even have a gun yet. I do have a gun. Yes, I do. The art feels very SimCity. I could see that. Right. I just said I don't need to optimize for space. I can learn, I promise. You know what I realized? And this is not meant to be sacrilege to anybody who loves SimCity. I think I played SimCity because I was bored. And that's like a 90s... That is 90s core of me. I did enjoy it, but I don't think I ever wanted to play it. It was just freaking nothing. Sim Tower was always fun? Dude, you may have unlocked a memory. No, I didn't play that one. That looks like the Fallout timer game. Fallout Shelter? Sim Ant. There was a sim game that like you started to unlock a memory. Oh, Luca's not here anymore. But it was like a 3D building game that was like based off of Sims. Hey, Tulin, stop that! I thought he was biting a cord, but he's just biting a zip tie, which is less of a problem. But he's standing on my keyboard keys. Hey! Hey! Rapscallion captured. People really like Fallout Shelter, but I dislike the set a timer genre in general. I 100% agree. I played Shelter for probably like 30 or 40 hours. Where, you just have it open and you're like trying to optimize things. But like I got tired of it and I never went back. I even downloaded it on like the next phone that I got and I was like, let's play it. I'll have this here to play at any time. But I never played it again. Oh, don't I have fast inserters? I need metal plates. My brother and I only had demo discs, so we'd play it over and over again. That's awesome. Dude, I remember demo discs. I used to go to Barnes & Noble. There was like... Okay, so it was like multiple bookstores, but Barnes & Noble's the one I remember because they had the giant-ass magazine section. And I can't say that I've never taken a demo disc from a magazine as a kid before. I can't say that I've never done it. I definitely was like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that. Like then the next person who buys the magazine won't get it. But then I started trying to save up to buy magazines so I could get games. Like, and I would just like literally open the magazine just for the demo disc and be like, "What's in here? Oh, that's like a plane game. Let's get that one." So good. And before demo discs, they would actually like give you full games, like little tiny executables that you could put in. Those were the days. I think technically it was my first Fallout game. You've played other Fallout games since, Aguila, I surely hope. Because they're worth playing. What am I doing? Fast inserters. Yes, you have? Okay, cool. I remember playing the demo to Postal. I should find all of my old... I'm pretty sure I still have Windows 95 games somewhere. I remember getting discs in my Happy Meal. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. That would have been the bomb as a kid. That would have beaten any toy for me. Like, as soon as... I think I had a neighbor teach me... Oh, it wasn't a neighbor. It was like a family friend. We went over to their house, and they like one of their kids taught me how to load the A drive, and then boot up a game in DOS. And I was addicted. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" And I wanted like anytime there's a computer, I wanted access to it, and I would ask to play it. Oh, jeez. Man, there's nothing like the cathartic, like, satisfaction of finding a game and, like, having, like, new things. I have always craved new things. I'm told that's an ADHD person thing. I don't know. What am I doing? Doing along. Let's go load the gun turrets. So this one. This one. I remember we had one on the Apple PC, and there was a game called Barney Carnage, and you just killed Barney over and over again. What? That was on the Apple ecosystem? It was the CD the size of a GameCube disc. That's cool. I can't say that I ever found any, like, games like that. I'll just double that up, because I'm assuming they're going to come from that direction. Before I ever played Doom, I played a lot of Doom clones, like a lot. There was a Star Wars one, Dark Forces. There was Chex Quest. I played Chex Quest. I don't know. There was like 4 or 5 Doom clones, and I didn't realize that it was like such a big deal. GameCube discs, like, intrigued me. I'm, like, sinking in my seat. If you hit Barney with the throwing knives, he would say, "Ouch, that hurt." Really? That's crazy. See, they had Newgrounds games before Newgrounds. I feel like that's a very, like... gamer culture type of game. Okay, I need inserters, and I need transport belts, and I need more iron. Iron plates, please. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, because we're not using all of this iron. You know, but I could like actually calculate how much iron I need, but I'm just gonna wing it. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey Scott Crumb, how's it going? Welcome in. We're playing Factorio. Let's see. If I put a splitter here, will it load things from the end of that underground belt? It will not. So I can enter in. Yes, there we go. It will add it. It doesn't look like it's adding it yet. Let's find out. Also, hi Blue Game Plus. I'm sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. This reminded me of a super old disc we had for Robot Wars sort of game. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Like, weren't there 2D Mech Warrior games, or was Mech Warrior exclusively a 3D game? Oh, that reminds me of Metal Gear. No, not Metal Gear. It was a mech game that was 3D, so this is like early 2000s. But it was way more involved than Mech Warrior. And you had a bunch of different systems. You had like motors in like each part of your arms, and like you had loading mechanisms that could get damaged, and you had like backpack. You had multiple like mount points for guns. And so like you kind of had to. I never really understood it that much before I gave up, but looks like someone who forgets to change their audio sounds to regular stream from Phasma so people can't make them think there's a Discord notification. You know, somebody told me, Bytebeat told me earlier that I didn't change the profile, and I opened up sound alerts to change the profile, and I didn't do it. There we go. Hopefully, if you reload, that'll bring it up. Sorry about that. I need to make that a stream deck button so that when I start stream, it will load the profile for that stream. Like I could have a normal stream and a Phasmo stream day. Who told you? Oh, was it you, not an armadillo? No, thank you. I'm sorry. You are totally right. I'm sorry. This game being my aforementioned childhood memory BattleBots game. Yeah. But less guns and lasers, more battering rams and buzzsaws. That sounds like games in the 90s, though. Giving you great... Yeah. Front mission. It had... it. Oh. Heavy Gear. I think it was called Heavy Gear. And that was awesome. And then I found at GameWorks, which is a place in Seattle that's like a giant arcade, they had a VR setup where like they had the helmet like suspended, and you'd like bring it down on your face. And it wasn't very good, and they used sensors on motors rather than any kind of like directional or like crap. What do headsets use nowadays? They use like infrared tracking and gyroscope sensors. But they were using like motor sensors and like resistance to like actually track your view. And you had like these multiple, like these two joysticks with like multiple buttons, and it was like, man, that made my entire month. Yeah, Heavy Gear. Which reminds me of Descent. Has anybody played Descent on PC back in the day? It was like late 90s. I swear I'm not going to talk about how old I am because I just said the 90s. Remember when people made fun of 90s kids for like saying like only 90s kids? Because that was like over 10 years ago that people did that. I haven't heard of that game in forever. My brother loved it. It was fucking bomb ass. Sorry for the swear. It's not Friday. I usually only swear on Fridays. When have people not made fun of 90 kids? That's fair. That's fair. Avocado toast? People made fun of us for that. Avocado toast is delicious. I'm just not going to spend $15 on it. Bro lives in Bellevue. You think? You think? That would mean I make a lot of money. Most of the coworkers I deal with are born in the 2000s. Whoa, that's the exact opposite. That's actually not true. I think there are a fair number of junior devs that are also... Oh man, I had a team lead for my team that was, I think, born in 2003. And they were very good, but casual conversations were like hilarious and also not fun all the time. I'm struggling to like make these transport belts. Office staff are generally older. Field staff are young and dumb. I suppose. You've mentioned Seattle twice. Yeah. I grew up and live in this Seattle area. I'm not afraid to say that. I've said it before. I love Seattle. Ugh. People made fun of us in the 90s. That is true. And that was fucked. Second swear tonight. I apologize. Like, why are you making fun of little kids? What was I doing here? I have no memory of this. Oh well, time to move on. I need to make inserters. So why don't we do that? We infecting space yet? I haven't. No, I'm not going to get to space tonight, unfortunately. I have gotten to steel and green science packs. Speaking of which, let's make a few. Logistics science packs. You mean man? No. No. No, not again. Washington always looks like a cool place to live. Dude, I wanna make a second channel and have like a trips channel. And not like a trips as in like, oh, look at me, I'm a YouTuber spending a fuck. I am having trouble not swearing tonight. I apologize. And I'm apologizing because like I'm trying to police my own swearing and I usually can. Let's move on. And not in a way like, oh, I'm a YouTuber spending a bunch of money, like a frick ton of money on like going expensive places. I would want to be like, hey, there's this really cool place called the Hoh Rainforest, which is like the world's somethingest. I don't actually remember. Like, it's like unique in the world. It's a temperate rainforest. It's not the only temperate rainforest, but it's insane. There's so much moisture and water. And it's rainy and like there's moss villages, like bug villages in the canopy of the trees, and it's like nuts. Like I would like to go there and show people like this is cool. let's explore together. Go eat soap. I know. Eating soap sucks. I only I gotta explain myself because I don't eat soap. Like, you know when you're washing, like you're taking a shower and you have like just a little bit of soap on the bar left, and like you're trying to make it last as long as possible, and so like you're like using it and you're like washing your face with it, and then like a little bit of it gets in your mouth. That's the only way I know. YouTube stream is 1080 60, but Twitch is 720 60. That is true. Not an armadillo. I've been looking into it, and Restream is broken. So I'm dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch right now. And for some reason, it's supposed to be 1080p because that's what OBS is set to. And even Restream's documentation, they're like, we take the encoding settings that you send us. And I'm like, okay, but why? Why is it not? So I got to figure that out. I might have to put a support ticket in because I actually am paying for Restream because, YouTube people deserve streams too, I think. And then VODs and other reasons for dual streaming. But oh, belts. Yes, thank you, Joel. Thank you. I came over here. Nope, that's gonna not work. There we go. That is exactly the reason I did that. I appreciate it. That's because you feel how close it is to Friday. Damus, that is 100% true. Like, I was complaining about Fridays earlier because shit always goes down on Friday. Shit, I'm fine with saying. Shit always goes down on Fridays, and I hate it. And it's like, why does everybody wait to break things on Friday? Why does everybody wait? Like, we're not allowed to deploy on Fridays in our, I work with software. You're not allowed to deploy on Fridays. So it's never, well, that's not true. I was going to say it's never a production that goes down, but sometimes it is. Things break. People send nasty emails on Fridays. Like, I don't know. It just sucks. Why do Fridays got to be like that? Let's put a fast inserter there. And then let's put that on the bar. I saw the Discord notification, not Armadillo. I don't know why it didn't play. So this is nowhere near as satisfying, and I appreciate the bits, by the way. Thank you. Wait, where's the test button? I think Sound Alerts is broken. There's no test button. Mods, if any of you are online, would you please go into Sound Alerts and run the Discord notification test? If you can, if you have permissions. You should, but we haven't checked in a while. Gosh darn it. The fix. Critical fixes only on fixes on Friday, yeah. Critical fixes only on Friday. Well, it depends. It depends. Sometimes that's the point. Like, you do it on a Friday to not interrupt with peak traffic hours. And if that's the case, sure. Then you're probably on. There we go. That was very delayed. Then you're probably on call for the weekends, and, you know, at least you hopefully get paid for that. Test button is asking your followers to buy bits. Oh. No, thank you, Moose. I appreciate it. I just don't work on Fridays, which I love. Yeah. That is nice. I have a flex schedule. I work 9-hour days so that I can take every other Friday off. And that is amazing. Unfortunately, tomorrow is not one of those days. Not an armadillo. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And if you're on tomorrow for Phasmo Friday, I'll see you then. If not, have a good weekend. The belts. I really should just automate the belts because I refused to do that for way too long in my first playthrough. And that was not fun. So inserter and transport belt. I should automate 2 and then use 1 for green packs. We have SREs for off hours? Yeah. I could swap between 5/8s or do 4/10s if I like. I could do 4/10s. But then... Well, I guess I could make my stream days on Fridays instead of doing Thursday nights. I feel like 4/10s would burn me out. Because I don't get paid hourly anyway, and so I just have to put in extra hours if things aren't done. You know, things need to get done. Let's see. Transport belt, so I do need assembling machines. I usually only work from 12 to 4:30 at my job. Jealous. Like holy shit. I'm jealous. You could do swearing Sundays. You know, I probably will swear on Sundays. I only stream on Saturdays and Sundays if I can. And you know, especially like when I have to crunch, it's like kind of burned out. I need those days. Because then the week is when everybody is there, and so I have to work extra hours, and it ain't fun. That's why I don't do 10-hour days. I feel like I get more done with 8 hours. Yes, and yeah, the diminishing returns is real, especially the older you get. At least that's what I've found. Okay, so let's do it here. I will make... Let's take this out. And we'll put a splitter here. Splitter merger. We'll pull this out a little bit. And we need belt and inserter. Belt and inserter. Belt. Inserter. Oh, gross. Okay, so it needs green chips. I'm going to redo this up there. I never armed the guns. Armed the guns? There we go. Good enough. All right. Imagine how much you could get done in 6 hours. Honestly, if everybody was there and paying attention, I feel like that's more honest in terms of productivity. Because like they've done studies on actual productivity hours, and people like have ebbs and flows of productivity throughout the day. Which is why I don't know. That's not quite true for me. I have like, I mean, it probably is hyper focus, but I will like get on a problem. Either it's like diagnosing something that's broken, or doing a POC, a proof of concept for something. And I will just be like sitting here and I'll be zoned in, and it's either I'm in a call with somebody or I'm not, and I'll just be like, I will refuse to leave, because like once I have that momentum, I don't want to lose it, and the productivity flows, and I have a problem that's interesting and engaging, and then I end up working for like 8 hours straight without getting up. I have these creatures I can't legally ignore, severely hampers work during normal hours. Yeah. That's, I mean, it's good that you have the flexibility. That's awesome. While arming, can you upgrade them? Can you upgrade the turrets? Oh, by the way, in chat right now, there's a Discord link. There are only 2 ways to get to the Discord. One is through here, through the link. There's also the !Discord command, or being a YouTube member. Because we chill in our Discord, and I didn't want to put the link out on the open internet, and have to deal with like, not that hate raids would be like a surefire thing, but like, you know, bot raids, that kind of thing. So if you are interested in the Discord, that's where to get it. Is that an LJO shirt? It is. I really like this shirt. I bought it to support him, and then like I got it and I was like, okay, I actually like this. I mean, I looked at it in online and it looked like something I would like, but when I got it, I was like, I'm going to wear this a lot. Seriously? Okay. Nightbot, what the frick? Oh, wait, are you on YouTube? Okay, yeah, YouTube doesn't work. I set up Nightbot for YouTube a long time ago. I am not surprised it doesn't work. Let me. I am probably gonna end stream here in a bit, or like in a minute or two. Before I do, let me look at Nightbot. Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. What happened? Oh, Discord. The Discord link is not showing up with the command for YouTube. But if you scroll up in chat, there's a Stream Elements post of the link. Oh, I gotta turn off Dark Reader. Oh, Nightbot updated their UI like a ton. Okay, so they used to have a login to YouTube link. and it is no longer there. So I'm gonna have to go look that up. But I have it open, and I won't forget. Oh, the Discord link. Here, I'll paste it again. There you go. Although that posted on... Well, it should be fine if it's posted on YouTube. I don't know much about the bot system with YouTube. And so I don't know, like, what your... Like, if you put links in chat, will it get scraped? Probably. Let me save the game. Yeah. High hopes this year. So, thanks for stopping by the stream. Hopefully I have a YouTube video soon. You take it easy. Oh, right. I almost stopped stream cold. Let's do end screen. Bye!